Hi, I'm Alice Azero, and this is my Nickelsworth. After a hiatus, we're back with an all new episode. I took a break for tax season, but also to reevaluate the direction of this effort. Although I had a positive feedback from some, the content was decidedly missing some folks, as my children did not hesitate to tell me. So today's topic will be more concrete than in the past. Today I want to talk about entrepreneurial fakes. Unfortunately, I see too many of them and have more than once fallen prey to their delusion. These are folks that talk a huge talk, but don't walk the walk. Their social media game is on fire, but the reality is less steamy. I submit for your consideration the tale of Evelyn. Evelyn was a highly motivated, grassroots kind of entrepreneur from New Orleans. She began her consumer staple business at home and grew it to a small national brand with exposure in big box stores and a strong online presence. She had thousands of followers, and her social media posts told a story of success and humility, if that's even possible. But the whole facade was built on a house of cards and came tumbling down in a most painful fashion. How did this happen? It happened because Evelyn made the two mistakes I counsel new entrepreneurs about all the time. One, she took on mountains of debt to perpetuate the illusion of a successful business and entrepreneur. And two, she tried to wear too many hats and skimped on hiring the appropriate business partners to help her be successful. The debt was used to buy national exposure, and it was a big success in that regard. She was all over the place: print, television, online. Unfortunately, the resulting sales didn't justify the investment using borrowed money, and this cycle repeated over and over. She would borrow more money, get a bump in exposure, sell a lot of product as her bottom line got redder and redder. Eventually, the rinse and repeat caught up with her, and she couldn't keep up with the debt payments any longer. She was forced to close the business down and to put herself and her employees out of work. It was painful to watch. Compounding the problem was that Evelyn came to us too late. She'd been in business several years without a professional accountant, and her books and tax returns are either a mess or non existent. Instead of funneling some of her funds to partnering with a professional that could guide and advise her from the very beginning, she bought designer tennis shoes and expensive dinners. She had used her corporate bank account as her personal piggy bank of her dreams. There were hundreds, if not thousands, of personal expenses paid from her business. If I have to tell you that that's a huge no-no, then we got a lot more work to do here. By the time she realized that she wasn't selling enough to cover her debt, much less her extravagances, it was too late. The business was on life support and the plug had to be pulled. R.I.P. No matter how hard you work or how successful you are, without financial discipline and professional guidance, you may end up like Evelyn, still promoting her success on social media while painfully few of us know the truth. She ran her business into the ground, forfeited a huge opportunity, and is living a lie. The debt hangover from her adventures still looms, along with undone accounting and unfiled tax returns. I'd say take 2 aspirin and call me in the morning, but I know that she can't afford help any longer. When the IRS catches up with her, the current hangover will feel like a walk in the park. Worse than that, I wonder how she sleeps at night. How do you make all of those mistakes and not let it eat your brain alive? She was on the threshold of life-changing success and destroyed it with poor decisions. I will never count Evelyn out, and I hope she comes back with a vengeance and learns from her mistakes. I hope she takes responsibility for what she did and uses that experience to inspire others. Living her lie has to be a painful way to get through a day. Being fake ain't for sissies. And that's my Nickel's worth. Enjoy your week.